Welcome back, everybody. This week is National Volunteer Week, and Bradley International Airport is putting a paw up for a group of very special helpers.
This is such a great story. They are called the Travelers Aid Team, and they help make your trip a little easier. Brian Spiros, a spokesperson for Bradley, and Debbie Dodenhoff, one of the volunteers, are both here to tell us all about how. Hi, guys. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
What does this mean, paw up? Tell us about this.
Well, we'll get to that later on. And we have another group of volunteers we have to talk to first, but there are paws involved. I promise.
As long as
We're
you
going to pause on the pause.
Yes.
But there are so many great volunteers at Bradley. Can you tell us about this particular team, though?
Yeah, so Travelers Aid International is an organization that we work closely with, and they help people in transit settings around the world. And on the East Coast of the United States, they're in airports. Bradley International is one of them. We have a team of 60 volunteers at the airport.
Wow,
Debbie is one of them, yes. And they staff our information center in the lower level, and they help arriving and departing passengers with everything you can think of, from as simple as where's your baggage, carousel, to, ground transportation, rental cars, tourism, hotels, everything, you name it. And really helping people when things come up, urgently, if they've left something on the aircraft and they don't know how to get back to get it, little things like that. So we could not do what we do without them. And last year, they helped more than 280,000 people at the airport, those one-on-one interactions.
That's huge, because how often do you see, Debbie, people come in and they're confused, or they're stressed, or their kids are hanging off of them and they don't know where to turn?
It's every time, every shift that I work, really. People come across, they come down from departures, they come to the desk, and in a variety of emotions, with questions, concerns, as Brian just said. And we're there. We are the smiling face behind the desk, the information desk, with a listening ear, compassion, and really a willingness to help people as best as we possibly can.
I think the most difficult thing I've ever had to do in an airport is find ground transportation. It stresses me out to no belief. At least, when you're like, get on level 1 or get on level 2, go here. It's just so comforting to see a face and know that they have all the knowledge that's there.
And a happy face.
And a happy face.
That's right. That's right.
Key.
Exactly.
You've been volunteering since 2019. How did you get involved? What made you want to do this?
Well, my husband and I have the privilege to be Honor Flight Connecticut volunteers.
Oh, wow. God bless.
So October of 2019 was the maiden flight. And they were World War II vets.
Wow.
And we worked side by side with Travelers Aid. So at that point, we helped to transport the veterans through security to the gates. We served coffee and donuts. We socialized. I mean, it was a great collaboration, and I thought, I really want to do this.
Wow.
By that Monday, I was on the phone with our boss, and a month later, I was at the desk.
That's great.
Yeah. Right. Are we looking for more volunteers? I mean,
yeah, we're always looking to grow the team. So if anyone out there is interested, we have all that information on our website, bradleyairport.com, and they can send the information in. But, the ask is you just work 1 4-hour shift a week. And you don't have to have an aviation background. Debbie here is a nurse by trade. And here she is doing this, helping people.
You're a true helper.
Yes, yes. So there's training involved in everything.
All right.
Doesn't matter whether you're in a clinical setting or at the airport.
Yeah.
People and their well-being.
She has some good bedside manners and airport manner now.
Yes.
Can we talk about the Bradley Buddies now?
Yes. So we have our human volunteers, but we also have 4-legged volunteers. So we also have our Bradley Buddies. It's been around since 2017 at the airport. We have a team of 16. We have 16 dogs and their handlers, and they are at the airport every week, and they are rock stars in their own right. They go through the terminal. They provide comfort to people. People travel for a variety of reasons. They're happy. They may be stressed. They maybe are going on a business trip. Sometimes it's, a sad reason. And the dogs just lift their spirits. People love them. And so those dogs and their handlers, they volunteer their time along with Travelers Aid. And we could not do what we do with the level of customer service that we offer without our volunteers.
There's just a minute left, Deb. Is there an interaction with a customer that strikes your memory or that you'd like to share with us?
Oh, Scott, We encounter so
many people.
Yeah.
many people, but I have to say that one of the most heartwarming situations that I really was honored to witness. 3 grown women, I mean adult women, were in the arrivals area. They had balloons, and so I just went over and I said, "What's going on? Why are you here today?" They were going to meet their brother for the first time in 35 years.
And this is just one example of the amazing things that
Yes.
pass through Bradley
Yes.
International Airport every day. What an amazing resource that you guys have been able to bring with these buddies, both human and with paws. Thank you so much for being here
Thank
today.
you guys.
Thank
we
you for
appreciate it.
having
See you in the airport.
See you in the airport.
All right, I'm
Stop
looking for you,
down at the
Deb.
desk and say hello.
I
There's
certainly
always
will.
a smiling face. We'll